Hello and welcome to part 17. If you want to stick around for the play-by-play, feel free. Otherwise, we will have the timestamps ready in the description video once I post it. I've been doing some thinking about my gate here. I think this is a little bit too close to the bridge that I have planned. I think I want to have a space of 5 between the bridge, so I'm going to be building a tower on this side. I'm going to leave this one for now. We need something to shoot the enemies once they attack. But I want to build another tower here to see how that looks, how much further away it will be. I'm going to have to tear this down and rebuild it, unfortunately. A little too far on this side. But yeah, that's where we want it to be. I'm going to leave this here just so we can build the outside a little bit easier. And then we got to tear these down. I think we have some on the inside here as well. Yes, we do. So let's start the tear down for this. We'll start on the outside. Then we'll tear the inside after that. You know what? Let's leave these supports up for a moment while we tear the top off first. And we'll start tearing these down. Did one of our donkeys just die? We just have one left. We'll call you Lefty. You need a name. I feel like some of our pets are unnamed. Let's just give them some random names. Name you 2. No, there's gotta be an easier way to do this. Alphabetical, right? Yeah, I guess that's it. Did one of our chickens just die? Is that what happened? You know what? I thought I had a polecat problem at some point in our base. Let's just take a quick moment. Just scour the inside looking for a random polecat. No, I guess we're good. You can get promoted. Congratulations to you. Had that mirror put in last session, I believe, where Eric also got his promotion. See how these are coming along. These still haven't been put together, so we will wait on that. Let's not take these apart yet. The bridge is looking like a bridge. Start taking this apart. Okay, hold on. Perfect, so this is actually where we want it to be. And I feel like it sticking out as much as it does is kind of imposing, especially with how close it would have been. But now that it's going to be a little bit further away, I feel like it's not going to look as large as it is at the moment. So we're going to leave it the way it is. Okay, it's 5 by 5. So that's what we'll be doing, 5 by 5. I don't know if we can reach these, so let's leave these for the moment. Once we build this layer, we'll be able to walk out, mine that from the top, and then we'll do 1 by 1 just to get rid of it there. Keep focusing on that. Alright, looks like that is working as intended. Means we can start mining this away on that side as well. Fill up the soil on the inside here. And we can start constructing that. And the last one to get taken out. Alright, let's take a look. How much more limestone can we start taking out here? We have quite a lot ready. We have wood. Let's make sure we don't run out. We need dirt as well. Let's get some dirt while we're here. Gonna need to get a second layer down here eventually. So you know what? Let's do that here. Dig that out. Let's try to keep a reminder in my head to take a look at that. Make sure no one falls into that hole and gets buried in there. Well, not buried, but falls into the hole and gets forgotten. See if we can take these apart. We'll use this ladder as the way up for now. I think I'm going to have to move this partly. At least on this side. We want to clear this away from here. I want to move this back just a little bit. I'm just going to put some wood down here real quick with a door. That way I can take this apart once I clear this out, and I can put in what are these called? Ornate tall gates. I don't think there's any taller ones. I believe it's just the double, too high, too wide, too high. So we'll put those in side by side. Portcullis was the last one. Get that armor unlocked. Make some plate armor here. You know, we'll take the wood off of this. Set that for 3. And the smelting we will put at the bottom. Fill these in slowly so no one gets trapped in there. We are being extorted. Progeny of the plague. You know what? We're gonna say no. We have a day and 3 hours. Let's go talk to them first thing in the morning. I believe they come several hours after we, you know, we don't need barley. Let's leave that alone for now. They come several hours after we say no. I think it's about 4 hours. So if we go in the morning, they'll come in the middle of the day. Hopefully we'll be decently rested. We won't have to worry about our folks being tired. I don't want them fighting us in the middle of the night. If I go to them right now and I say no, they'll come at what, 22 hours, 23 hours. Our people will be tired. We don't want them to be tired. Okay. Slowly. Chamber is created. Perfect. This is our newest member, Tanild, sorry. Who is our 13th member. That reminds me of one other thing. This is just a spare room. I never put my medicine shelves up to actually make this an infirmary. What do we need for an infirmary? 2 medicine shelves. No, we're going to have 5 in there along that wall for now. That should give my settlers here a bonus to recover. Bandit camp marker expired. That's fine. I don't have the resources to go and attack them right now. Alright, it's the morning. Our folks are rested. You need to pray. You have your expectations met. Let's wait until you're done. Okay, so if you're producing, let us go and speak to them. We can tell them, no thanks, piss off, come fight us. Now, can I just quickly put in a wooden door here, wooden door here, and we'll just put that around. Our people should have that built. this is what we will be dealing with. 12, well, 15 melee, and then 5 archers. So 20 in total. From what I understand, the thugs are the ones that have the battering rams. Yeah, 3 hours they'll be coming. Let's make sure our people are equipped before anyone comes. Let's see what kind of ranged item here I have to give to you. We have a good short bow. Let's go equip that. Let's just cycle through everyone else, see what we have. Make sure it has hit points. Okay, it's good. Weapon-wise, anyway. Infirmary, impressiveness is good. Doesn't say what kind of bonus it provides to them, but that's fine. Does this say what it provides? Sellers heal faster in this room, and tending has a higher chance of success. It doesn't say exactly how much that is, but that's fine. Take their word for it. Bonus is a bonus. One other thing I was thinking about changing, maybe putting in an armory on one of these floors. I realize that right now I have my weapon stash in here, which is great. You know, walk into the keep, there's weapons I can grab, armor nearby. But if this is going to be my main defensive point when I get rid of all the other gates, which reminds me, maybe I should just build that real quick. Real quick to force them to come to this area. Because if this is where the enemies will be coming 100%, I don't want someone's weapon to break if we have a long dragged out fight. Let's say we're getting attacked by, 40 enemies in the future. Right now it's only 20. But we're pretty much outnumbered 2 to 1 at the moment. Eventually it'll be a lot worse. I don't want my weapon to break. Archers are up here on the top, then they have to go all the way down on the stairs, run back to the main keep, or even go through the side here if I end up making like a bridge to get in or something like that. I'd rather have like a little armory room, like a cache they can just go into. And I don't want it on the ground floor just in case there's a wall that gets broken with a catapult. But maybe here on this floor. Or I was thinking maybe to make these towers 1 level higher, make it 4 high. I wanted to move it a little bit further from the bridge. The idea is the angle here. I don't think it's easy for my archers to shoot straight down unless they're standing right on the edge here. And if I have about 20 people later on, I'm going to have 5 here, 5 here, and 5 on this side. Then what, the other 5 are going to be standing here. I feel like that's not going to be a great angle, especially if I can't shoot the ones right on the edge here. So I figured a little bit further away here, we can shoot straight down, or sorry, a little bit more of a 45-degree angle that way. Should be easier to hit them. And one other thing was that I was worried the enemies would just build I mean, right now they can do that because this will be next to it, but they can't build 4 like that. They can only build 3, but as soon as they try to build a 4th here, it won't connect unless it's next to like a wall. So I want to keep the AI from trying to build towards my tower here from my own bridge, in case they get the idea to do that. I don't think they would. I feel like they would just build ladders to try to climb over my walls. I don't think that's possible with these sticking out over the edge all the way across. And then we're gonna have to deal with catapults later on, that kind of stuff, which I'm hoping, once I get my own siege engines up and running, I'm not sure what the range is on these. In construction warfare. Just cover effectiveness, how far you can shoot. If it is, that's 25 skill. You know what, we'll probably try one of each, see which one we prefer. How's our construction going? Alright, good job, Deer Mod. Build that. I will have you close this, just in case they break through that wall. It's coming imminently. Let's get you folks inside. We don't want anyone running outside. Just like that, 20 enemies have appeared. They are unhappy. Yeah, they're gonna regret coming here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Archer with a sling. How many archers? 5 archers. Short bow, flimsy. This is also flimsy. Some helmets. Staff sling. Another staff sling. Sling. Sturdy. Alright, not too worried about those. Now, there should be 3 thugs. This one has a warhammer. That one has a great axe. That one has a warhammer. Okay, doesn't look like anyone here has any siege weapons to break down my doors, so that's good. Alright, let's draft everyone. Okay. Is anyone outside? Let's just double check. We can close that last door if everyone is inside. And by last door, I mean the portcullis. You are inside, okay. Alright, everyone's inside. That's good. Have to lock our puppies outside for now. Okay. Ulrich, we'll have you locking that door. Sorry, puppies. Okay, you are in. Looks like they are coming to that side. Are they going to be coming down this way? Looks like. Alright, perfect. Working the way I wanted it to work. Let's get everyone in position. We'll set you all up here, counterclockwise. And we'll see how that turns out. Now, a great thing about having everyone locked in, I don't need to worry about people accidentally running outside because this gate is locked. I remember in one of the first raids, what is it, Garwolf here, I think I accidentally clicked on the outside of the map and he ran out with his bow just to kind of put himself in danger. Thankfully, you know, no one got hurt. Okay, everyone is on top. Let's see how easy this is for our squad. Alright, pretty easy. Now, I don't actually have a moat full of water right now. They might just go under my bridge to hide, especially since I have these slopes here. Settler's wounds need tending. Dear Mod, you got hit. Let's move you to the back over here a little bit. Ulrich, can move you closer. Yeah, look at them just hiding under there. Okay. Our portcullis getting low. Just below half. And looks like these folks are just trying to hide from my ranged attacks right now. Some of them are going into melee range, trying to take down my gate. Just like that, we took out 16. Nothing of mine broke, and we have another prisoner we get to take. Now these ones are permanently hostile. I wonder if we'll be able to convert them. Dainty, gourmet, and stout. Well, if we do end up converting them, we have an artist. And what a marksman, look at that, 39, and their melee skills, 19. Wow, I'd love to have an archer with a 39 marksmanship. Okay, we will keep this open. Who was wounded? It was a Deer Mod? Deer Mod, definitely take you off to go get medical treatment. I think someone else got hurt. I guess not. Let's take a few of you off. We'll have you open the door. Now, there was 4 of them left. Looks like they didn't get away. So, let's see. Who is drafted still? Everyone at the bottom here. Let's take you all off. Okay. Once this gate is opened, we will be able to set someone to capture you. You didn't survive with a lot of hit points left. And you are already fully Oak Brethren, it seems. It'd be great to have you. Let's escort you to a cell, and then we'll get someone to heal your wounds. Okay, and we need to allow all of this to get taken. That's 19 graves we need to have. Let's see what we have here. Is this one taken? It looks like it's half filled. It's kind of weird. Okay, we've got a few here. Okay, we do have enough ready. So let's not worry about digging any more graves at the moment until we bury all of our enemies. So let's set some people to doing that. Ulrich, we don't want you writing. You're escorting. Let's stop praying right now. You're healing, that's fine. Constructing. I guess we have that turned off. We have that turned off as well. Garwolf, let's go. I need to prepare food. Okay. There's a polecat carcass here. Look at that shield. It's got an emblem on it. Does that mean my shields have that on it when I make my shields? We are in the golden age. Look at our regional influence, 100%, most likely because of all these weapons that were brought here and left that will be taken apart. Didn't even get to build my inside defense properly here. But even this one tower worked out pretty well. Like it. Let's boost up the speed here. What happened here? Did I build that accidentally? Wicker grated floor? Okay, you are permanently hostile, but we still want to take care of you. Can we not heal you? Oh, he's healing on his own. Maybe someone already tended to his wounds. I don't know why this is there. I don't remember building that. Did that happen during the raid somehow? Okay, we have no wood. Let's go chop some trees down. Let's slow down the speed a little bit too. I don't want to have dead bodies lying around too long. Let's chop these mature trees down on this side. Now, having the one way in and out, unfortunately, my people will have to run the long way around to get to any of these other places. We'll leave that tree there. That's the way it's gonna be. At least for now. Maybe I'll build a second entrance on the other side in the future. But right now, this is what we want to do. Oh, what happened? I locked my people out? Just double check, make sure everyone's sleeping inside my base here. Is there a hotkey to lock this? Did I accidentally press like a lock button? Did not mean to do that. Don't have enough wood there. Chop this tree down. One other thing I am a little bit annoyed at is all these trees growing here. One of the things I wanted to do was just build clay here. That way, no more trees and bushes to spawn in this little alleyway. Don't have to worry about our folks getting stuck on anything. We'll keep our plants growing out in this area as much as we can. Keep it civilized. Take care of our lawn. Now, once we have this main defensive area set up, it'd be very nice, very good to finally start working on filling out our cellar. We did have a decent amount of progress under here, but we still have some work to do. We want to get our brewery set up. We want to be able to start making our fine aged wine. That will be a huge income for us once that starts actually, getting produced. How are we doing for storage space? We've got quite a bit here still. Okay. Set that up. I selected that tile, right? Yep, I did. Okay. This is built. Okay, we can take this apart. Fill that in under here. Alright, tall ornate gate. You have 700 hit points, that's what we want. Now we can't build you here, but we can build you here, which is what we want. That's perfect. We'll have that as our main defense. We might even double that up, but I think that should be okay for now. So it'll be portcullis that we can close once we are being attacked, but during the main day-to-day, portcullis will remain open, these gates will remain closed, but our settlers and our animals will be able to go through these doors on the side, and then that leads back here, and then we'll be able to take this down once these are put up, and that will keep whatever animals outside, and it will allow our people and our pets to go through in and out. Now, I believe we're going to need to put up a ladder here, or something to get in. To that level. Or actually, the ladder here should work, shouldn't it? Walk in here, ladder, ladder. Should be able to walk out on this floor here to this side. Yeah. Probably just have too much construction underway. Yeah, look, they can walk out the side just like that. Causes healing. Great. We need more books. Oh, a bear! Oh, and a young bear! Oh, that's amazing. 10 days young. I'll call you Biggie the bear. Alright. Animal handling, can we tame you? Now, if I could lure this bear into our encampment, that would be great. That way I don't need to spend so much time running to tame them. We need wood. We need people cutting down trees instead of mining. Okay, wildlife. Bear. Let's see how much percent the tamed will be. How's our own food supply? We have 10 meals, that's not a lot. Will you even be successful, or will you be attacked and die? Maybe I should wear some armor for people who are taming. Or a shield. 14%. Okay, that's good. That's really good. 14%. Now if we lose half of that, it'll take several days to get there. Might take all winter. Summer is almost over. Okay, we can keep this locked. You are not happy. Very high expectation. Okay. Oh, are these animals just feasting on the corpses of my enemies? You know what? I should probably not have them just lying on the dirt. I have a lot of clay, but I don't want to waste clay over here, do I? You know what? Let's go and put clay here for now. But before we do that, let's go and set as many people as we have to bury our enemies. It's disrespectful to just be left out for the wild animals. Already assigned. Is no one actually burying the remains here? What is going on? How tired are you, Garwolf? You're still well rested? Sleeping? Let's go bury one more. Are you tired? Well rested still? How much hit points do these dead bodies have? Alright, let's fast forward a bit. I'll set a few here. Set a few of these to get cut down. You know what, set a lot of these to get cut down. There's a lot of trees here. Alright, you're well rested. Do we not have spots? Is that what's going on? These are not selected for enemy corpses at all. Now there was an update. I wonder if that had something to do with this. I mean, we have some spots here. I wonder if that's why I couldn't bury all of these people. Yeah, maybe there just wasn't space for them. King in entertainment, enjoying entertainment. Okay. Filling food pouch. You, instead of harvesting resources, we can do that. Once you fill your food pouch, yeah, we'll have you go out. Once you fill your food pouch, you can go and you have it turned off. Okay. Once your food pouch is full, we'll send you over. Gardening, no, you can go and do that, and we'll let you prepare food because we need meals. We are running low on meals. Might need to expand our kitchen. Maybe with such a growing population, might need more than just one cook station here. Might need to put another one on the other side. Or another thing, I should actually double check. Make sure they are on opposite schedules for the folks who are doing the cooking. So who are my main chefs? Crystal, Dearmod, Eliana, and Tonild. So they are on opposite. Okay. Now, are they number one cooking? Or do they have anything else going on? Yeah, you are harvesting, so you know what? Let's change that to 2. And mining to 2. We want you cooking. We'll change research to 2. Cooking, number 1, perfect. Tonild, jailer, that's fine. After you do that, you'll be cooking. Okay. You will be burying these bodies. How tired are you? Plenty of energy. Let's just speed that up. You're cutting. Bury another body. It's quick once the graves are actually like ready. Those down. Actually, Eric will have you just help out. Oh, you have it turned off. That's okay. She's got this. Just a few left. And one more. Let's just double check. Now, carcass. There's a pheasant carcass. You know, instead of looking around the map like I was before for those free dead bodies, it's a lot easier to just check the map that way. It sounds exciting. Okay. Our wood is low. Anything here that's mature in our own area? Oh, plenty. We'll be expanding our own forest in a little bit as well. Once this wall gets expanded outward, we'll be moving that. No, let's not leave that to have someone fall in there right now. Put that for urgent. We need all the wood we can get as fast as we can get it right now. Nice. Alright, it's working out great in this area. So we can take down these. They'll give us some more wood. We have quite a bit of the limestone brick. We can build that out as well. Let's expand this out, just in case we need more dumping ground. That's being constructed, perfect. So these we need to go and pick who can go in them. Now I know a while back when I was playing, my own settlers died. I would have graves sitting out there. I'd build a grave and they would just put whoever in it, and I would build the fancy ones. Where are they? Is it under miscellaneous? I'd build these limestone sarcophagus in my own base. I'd have like catacombs underneath it, like underneath the cellar. Have fancy looking catacombs for all my heroes that died in battle. And then when you build it, it would let you put the settlers in it and the enemies. And if I had enemies on the dumping stockpile for the bodies, sometimes my settlers would be like, hey, there's a sarcophagus here to put someone in, and then they would go and put the enemies in it, and then I'm looking at them going like, oh, you just put the enemies in my fancy sarcophagus. My own fault. What do we have? Deer, cloth, linen. I guess linen is what we're going to be doing. Let's put this out here. We'll see what that looks like. Autumn is here. You know what? One thing I forgot to check on. This bear failed. Not looking so good. But at least I didn't die. I have not been keeping track of that. Now, I don't want to bring a bear in here in case they attack my own people. Or my own animals. Let's put that. Cannot be targeted by predators. Let's just put one of these out here just in case. Now, I think it'll definitely look better with the wider spacing. So this tower will be just, well, what's that, 5 here? So it'll be about here. think it'll look a lot nicer. And we'll be able to dig this out. And then that will be where the ladder goes. And then this will also be a reinforced door. And then this will be our armory. But you know what? Let's just do clay brick floor in here. Give it a little bit of color difference. Corpse, corpse. We have a decent amount of wood now. See if we can expand this graveyard out a little bit here. Quite the amount of enemies I've taken out. Now there's a lot of empty ones here, but starting to fill up. Friendly visit. Merchant caravan. Jonathan or Jonathan. I think it's supposed to be similar to Jonathan. Ancrene Disciples, our friends. Fortunately, I didn't have spare funds to purchase one of your prisoners from the prison caravan when they came by. I don't have someone I can give to you. They make it inside, they made it inside. Okay, Foxy, let's go barter. Meal production is up a little bit. Let's see what troubles they know about. Abandoned camp, okay. And let's see what you got. Oh, a female ass. Perfect. I believe we still have a male one. We do. 47 days. Very mature. Okay. Building supplies. Thank you. You know what? I'll take that raw meat. It's cheap. Winter's coming. Apple pie. We don't need ice. Take that. Head to crown. No thanks. Okay, let us sell as much of this terrible armor that we have. But let's keep just one of these winter ones, just in case someone's breaks down. Get rid of these extra saplings we don't need. Okay. Clean up our inventory here. And I don't have enough friendliness with them that they'll be buying my items. Do want to get as much gold from you as we can. And you know what, we'll get 80 of this. Maybe we can make some clothing from that. Okay, what do we have to trade that we have in abundance? Look at all that clay, wow. Okay, what do we have to trade that is actually worth something? Beeswax, we have so much. Let's see what 200 of that looks like. That goes down. I think we're gonna have to give them an animal. Since we're buying the ass from them, they're gonna need help carrying something. See how many goats we have. We have a fair amount of male goats we can see here. Let's get rid of some of these. We have some mature ones. That's good. So we can get rid of this oldest one. And this one as well. That gives them a lot of weight to carry with just those two. Let's see how we do with the other items we're going to be giving them. We have quite a lot of these. Give away 80. Carrots. Wow, so many. Not really worth a lot. We can use these for brewing, but we don't want to keep too many. We'll be getting a lot in the spring. We're not brewing yet anyway. Beets last a while. Honey, we have. Honey lasts a while. Cabbage. Cabbage doesn't really last that long. Threshold of 10%. Okay. What do we have that's worth a decent amount that they will take? Tallow? You know what? I have to give them another animal. How much cattle do we have? 3 females, 2 males. We have a lot of dogs there. More goats. Want to give them another goat? Let's give them another goat. Let's keep Lazyfoot for ourselves. I like that name. Keep you for ourselves. I think we bought some Greek fire from someone before. Pickled vegetables are worth quite a bit. Vinegar's worth something. We don't want to trade those though. Gold ingots we don't want to trade. Silver, no, we're going to need that to trade, to buy more prisoners from someone so we can either convert them or set them free to where they belong. Salt we want to keep. Yes, more beeswax. Maybe just 300. Yeah, that's good. We make out with profit in our side. Wow, look, just enough. Let's give them some more cabbage. It's not worth a lot, but we'll just give them a little bit so they can carry what they can carry. And look at that. We're trading away all these sturdy and flimsy clothing items. Saplings that we don't need. We don't want them to just rot on our shelves. We're not planting that many. having 10 of each on our shelves is fine. All that beeswax taking up space, food taking up space, just gonna go bad. We're not able to turn this into pickled vegetables at a fast pace. Definitely need to think about my kitchen being remodeled. Now, I have the kitchen here because we have the smokehouses outside. But now I'm wondering if we should just expand this into one large kind of crafting room and then maybe put a kitchen on this floor. And put the brewery in the kitchen. Or maybe have a kitchen back here. I mean, this would be the same size as this one. So maybe this would be the kitchen. And we can always move these storage spaces somewhere else. These aren't really being used for anything right now. Something to think about, that's for sure. Okay, we have food here for them. They are cold. You know what? Winter's coming. If they're cold now, how cold is it? 7 degrees in here? This is a wide enough chamber. Let's give you 2 of those. And we should probably have one in this chamber as well. I think that's why I left this space here next to the desk. Otherwise we could put it here, somewhat in the center on that side. I just didn't want too much heat next to these ice rooms. Yeah, we got a lot of food storage. I feel like we need more space for this on the ground. Let's copy that. We'll put that here on the floor as well. And then the salt. Expand that as well. Now this bandit camp. Quite a decent amount of archers. I wonder how hard it would be to raid one of those. Okay, we have a lot of wood now. Let's just speed it up. This deer walked into my trap. %. You know what? Let's cancel that. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Be a better idea to just lure them into the area here and maybe get a little pen on the inside. Can I do that? Can I lure in some animals? This will be temporary, but we'll see if we can make something like that. We'll see if we can lure the animal in there with the, just have some food on the ground. And then we can build a door. Or at least it'll be in this area. And then I can make something here. I don't know if they will be... I don't know if the fence would keep them in. But you know what? Let's make that here as well. A little wicker gate. That'll be temporary. Obviously we'll need to take this down. They'll just walk out. That'd be funny. It's like, oops, the bear is just on our walls, walking around. Okay, little by little. It's coming together, little by little. Let's have you construct this. Prisoners are cold and chained up. You are permanently hostile. Slow the speed down for a moment. There was something I was looking for. Now, prisoner's stash. Is that what this is? Prisoner's stash? This only allows food. So, am I able to put in a chest in their room and then fill this with clothing? Is that how you give them clothing? Because you can take away their clothing, but I can't make them go and pick something up. Here, can I? Alright, it's warmer in here. They're chilly. Oh, that's gone now. Ate a nice meal, slept in a prison cell, unfortunately. Ugly apparel. Bad dream. You know what? Let's remove the shackles from these prisoners right now. They don't need to have those on them while they're in here. Worthless marauder, prisoner, marauder. Can I select this tile under here? Oh, I had it. There we go. I think we might need to put in some desks in here for them. Or not desks, chairs. Maybe a table. If we want our prisoners to be happier. especially if we want to convert them. Got to give them better conditions. Slept in a prison cell, ate a nice meal. Let's give you a quality table. Okay, I have textiles. Do we have? We have linen. Let's just put some extra chairs down. Not everyone's going to be able to sit at the table with the small space we have. I suppose I can get rid of a few beds, but in case we have more prisoners, I'd rather just have the beds right now. Alright, how's construction progressing? It's going. Good. I feel like I should pick these to change the way they face after they're built, because it looks like it glitches out. Looks like it glitches out before, like if you select the variation before you build it. Once it builds, I feel like it glitches out. Alright, it's coming together. That's built there. We can take this apart. Biggie the bear. You are at 0%. Still young. I wonder at what point you turn into a mature bear. Let's clean up this area a little bit, see if there's anything here. No, just got a lot of trees growing inside. How is our fodder? 2,000. Oh, amazing. It's ripening. These are young. Alright. I'm glad we have fodder. Sometimes, I know we don't have a huge amount of livestock right now, but sometimes we have so many that we run out of food for them. So definitely need to build a bigger kitchen, because if we need more food for our livestock, more food for our own people, because right now we're at 14 meals. We have what, 13 people? That's one meal for each. So I need to be able to make meals faster than we eat them, and that's kind of a problem right now. I don't like the idea of having another small hut where we make food. I'd rather have everything encompassed in this one keep that we're planning on having. I'm wondering if I should shrink this and make the kitchen bigger, or just move the kitchen to another floor. Maybe move the kitchen to the cellar. Have the kitchen here. Maybe just have this whole side here be a kitchen. And then this whole side here, you can get rid of this wall. Just have this as one large crafting area. Have this as one large kitchen. Keep the heat to a minimum so that the temperature here doesn't get affected too much. We're not really using these two rooms, so we can bring all of this over to this side, and then we'll be able to have shelving in the kitchen so we can keep our herbs on the shelf, and so we can keep materials to make the packaged goods. I don't have that researched yet, but sorry, packaged meal, because that makes the food last a long time. So that is a plan. Before we get the barn moved and set up, we'll be able to do that, get our kitchen probably remodeled. But as always, we get sidetracked doing so many things. So let's focus on building this tower first. We'll move the other tower over. Once these walls are done on the outside here, I think we'll be able to work on the kitchen renovation as well. But for now, that's it. That's going to be the end of our video here. Thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thanks for the views.